This is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad. Is that awesome? Yeah. Congratulations to the graduated class of 2026 of Loyola University, Maryland. Yes, you deserve it. Today's gospel begins with the tender and powerful words of Jesus. Remain in my love. Love one another as I have loved you. Dear graduates, families, faculty, staff, alumni, and friends, it is a joyful and sacred day. We gather not only to celebrate academic success, but also transformation. Today marks the completion of an important chapter in your lives, a journey filled with growth, sacrifice, friendship, discovery, and graces. 4 years ago, many of you arrived here carrying dreams in your hearts and questions in your mind. You came with hopes for the future, perhaps also with fears and uncertainties. Deep within yourself, you long for this very moment of graduation. And now here you are, still standing by the grace of God. You have survived exams, deadlines, group projects, and Baltimore weather. That you alone deserve a diploma. But seriously, today is more than graduation. Today is a moment of gratitude. By the grace of God, through persevering, sacrifice, prayers, and the support of family, friends, and your dream has become reality. As I reflect on your journey, I also remember my own as a first-generation college student and immigrants from Vietnam. I still remember graduation from college in Houston, Texas, when I was young and handsome. Receiving my first job changed my life. It's helped me support my family and rise from poverty. But even while pursuing success, I heard another voice deep within me, a quiet invitation from Jesus to serve others. That invitation eventually led me to join the Society of Jesus. Honestly, I never imagined that one day I would stand right here preaching at a Baccalaureate Mass. It is truly God's grace and God's surprising way of writing our stories. My dear graduates, during your years here, you receive much more than professional training. A Jesuit education is not simply about preparing students for career advancement. It is about forming the whole person, mind, heart, and soul. Last year, Father Arturo Sosa, Superior General of the Society of Jesus, confirmed Jesuit higher education must courageously sow seeds of hope, strengthen its apostolic solidarity, and renew its commitment to forming persons for others, intellectually capable, spiritually grounded, and ready to transform a troubled world. This is the deeper meanings of your education. The world you enter today is filled with opportunity, but it is also wounded. We see division, loneliness, violence, injustice, and fear. We live in a culture that often tells us good things only about ourselves. My success, my happiness, my future. But Jesus offers another way. Love one another as I have loved you. This is not superficial love. It is the unconditional love. It is a sacrificial love. Jesus reminds us, no one has greater love than this, to lay down one's life for one's friends. And this is also the heart of Jesuit education, to become men and women for and with others. The world does not need more successful people who only live for themselves. The world needs compassionate people, honest people, merciful people, people who can heal, listen, forgive, and serve. Your greatness will not be measured simply by your salary, your resume, or your job title. Your greatness will be measured by your love, by your mercy, by how you treat the poor, the forgotten, the lonely, the vulnerable. The prophet Isaiah reminds us what true greatness looks like: to lose the bond of injustice, to share your bread with the hungry, to bring the homeless poor into your house. This is the greatness to which Christ called you. Dear graduates, whenever life leads you next, graduate school, work, marriage, religious life, service, or uncertainty, remember these simple words: remain in Jesus. Do not lose your soul only in the pursuit of success. Stay close to Christ. Love one another as Jesus has loved us. Go forth to bear fruit that will last. Saint Ignatius once challenged his companions to go forth and set the world on fire. Today, the mission belongs to all of you. Set the world on fire, not with anger or division, but with faith, compassion, justice, mercy, and hope. May your education become not merely personal achievement, but a blessing for the world. And my God continue to bless each of you, your families, and your future. Congratulations, class of 2026, and may the peace of Christ remain always in your heart. Set the world on fire.